Niger on Monday confirmed one of the world's biggest uranium mines had returned to the public control after revoking the operating license of French nuclear fuel producer Orano. This is a wonderful one. It means that finally Niger is taking total control of its country. It means that Niger is regaining its sovereignty, which is very good for Niger and the people of Niger. The company last week said it had been excluded from the Uranium mine in northern Niger in a move that highlighted tensions between French and the Western African countries' military rulers. The government had now reacted before releasing a statement on Monday saying the Uranium mine had returned to the public domain of the state. It justified revoking the license by saying Uranium never honored its commitments, despite two formal notices handed to it by Mines Ministry in February 2022 and March this year. Orano on Thursday said it has taken note of withdrawal of the license from its subsidiary Imorano SA. The move came despite its recent resumption of activities at the site, which had been fulfilled in line with the government's wishes, according to Orano. The company added that it has prepared to keep open all channels of communication with authorities while reserving the rights to contest the decision in national or international courts. The Imorano mine sites on an estimated 200,000 tons of uranium used for nuclear power and weapons, but development was frozen after the collapse in world uranium prices following the 2011 Fukushima nuclear disaster in Japan. Niger's military rulers have vowed to review mining consensus in the country since taking power in a July 2023 coup as part of its focus on national sovereignty. They have also broken ties with French, the former colonial power and traditional partner, and turned towards Russia, which is seeking to extend its influence in the region. Niger in 2022 accounted for about a quarter of natural uranium supplied to European nuclear power plants, according to data from the atomic organization Euratom. So this is wonderful. Yes, Orano, the French company, can go to any court to defend themselves, just as the same way Niger will be present to represent itself. So agreement is agreement, and some of these agreements were even been agreed in 16th century, 17th century. This no longer works for Niger. Yes, and that's why Niger junta is taking this step. So in as much as they were exploiting Niger's uranium, Niger did not even have light, and they will export Niger's uranium to Europe here, which they use it for many things. So for the people of Niger, I'm happy for them, because there are people having this uranium plant going back to the hand of the public. It will give average Niger people job. Yes, it will help them in a whole lot of way in the solar power panel they are building. So this is a wonderful one. Yes, the junta has been doing excellently well since it got into power, because the little that the people of Niger are seeing now, they never saw for many years that Bazoum was in the seat of power or was their president there. So somebody said they don't want their colonial master around anymore. Is it by force? It's not by force, it's their country. They have right to have a total control over their country and their resources. It's high time these Western countries stop thinking that countries that have resources, that their resources don't belong to them alone, don't belong to them, it belongs to everybody. No. Who is the owner of the resources have right to dictate how they wish that their resources should be used, or how their resources should be sold, be it domestic market or at the international level. Yes, and the people of these countries too should benefit from the overwhelming natural resources they are blessed with, and not the other way around. So the area most of these super countries or rich countries stop thinking that the resources that belong to these third world countries, or in most cases when it comes to African countries, don't belong to this country. That is the day the world will start moving forward. Yes, because when you look at it, Africa is so overwhelmingly rich with resources, but Africa is still the poorest continent in the world, which is not supposed to be so, because most of these rich and powerful countries think that what Africa owns does not belong to Africa, it belongs to them. That's why they keep exploiting Africa, pretending they want Africa to develop. A developed Africa will crumble all of their economies in the West here.